So you wanna be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello everyone, my name's Yellow and welcome back to another episode of Pimp My CAW. Oh yeah. And we are here with Mr. Reespawn. Well, it's not Mr. Reespawn, it's just Reespawn. But you may know him from the WWE forum and the guy that I'm going to face in tomorrow's episode. So yeah, Reespawn, there he is, Mr. Reespawn. And he's the guy I'm going to face on the forum tomorrow. And the reason that I'm pimping out his CAW will be revealed also in tomorrow's match against him. But anyway, this is his CAW, and here's a quick 360 view of it. It has an Xbox controller on the back, as you can see, and it's a pretty decent CAW. I do like the designs. He's obviously tried with paint too, and I do like it. It's a simple design, yet it works for him well. And yeah, as always with these episodes, I'll go down the list of things I do and don't like, starting from the top. So we'll start with the head. The eyes are very blue on this guy, very standout blue, and I'm not 100% sure on that. His hair colour and eyebrow colour don't really match, and if you just look, the majority of people, their eyebrow colour and hair colour is usually around about the same. And the face shape as well, he did try with the face morph, but it's very basic stuff. He's only changed like 5 and 10 and pretty much all of them. So, you know, you can't even tell. You can't even tell that it's been used because it's such a little amount that he's changed that it doesn't do anything. You've got to be able to take like big chunks different to make any sort of difference on the face morph. So at first glances I couldn't tell. I thought it was just the default face. But it's not. It has been changed ever so slightly. But in my version I do change up the face morph quite a lot. But yes, that is the head. Now, body. He did mess with the body morph quite a bit, you can tell. And I do like the body morph. It suits this guy. And I do like it. He is 5'11". Yeah, 5'11". So quite a small dude. And yeah, I do like the body morph. I do like it. Now we'll move down onto the attire, and that tattoo that he has there on the arm. It honestly, it doesn't look good. The tattoo doesn't look good. It's just like a line. You can't even see what it is or anything. It's just a line. So, you know, I'm not a fan of the tattoo. The elbow pad, he says NLG something 800, is that? 100? I don't know. It says NLG something because his gamer tag is NLG Reese. And that's fine. Some elbow pads and knee pads have the little writing on it. Now, down to the attire. He has the R on his wrist tape, which is fine. I do like that. He has game over on the front, and on the back he has an Xbox controller because his gimmick is a gamer. He is a gamer. That is his whole gimmick and everything. So he has the Xbox controller on the back of his trunks. Now you can see on the side of the tights, actually it would be better to go on the side. It doesn't really fit the trunks completely well. It's a good attempt, but you know, it kind of overlaps, goes on the leg, and doesn't go down to the bottom of the trunks on both sides. And then of course it says game over on the front. And there's like a thick black line on the front of the trunks as well. So, you know, it doesn't match with the rest of it. So, you know, that'll need a bit of an overhaul. But, you know, you can see, just by looking at him, you can see his gimmick. You know, it's got an Xbox controller, it says game over, he's a gamer. That is his gimmick. And moving down, you know, he's keeping with the colour scheme again, the blue and white. And, you know, he just has a simple kickpad design. Pretty simple stuff, but I do like the simplicity of this guy's attire. So, this is the CAW. Overall, I do like it. I do like it. He has made a good attempt with the pin tools, especially that Xbox controller. That is a complicated design. But he has made a good attempt at the guy. And I do like the idea of the CAW. I like the gimmick and everything. It just needed a bit of work on the face morph and a little touch up on the attire. And, you know, probably get rid of the tattoo, which I have done in my version. So, I'll be back in a second with the pimped out CAW. So we are back, and this is the new Mr. Reespawn. So let's just do a quick 360 view before I go through everything. So let's start at the top, work our way down like I did before. The face morph, that has been changed. You can see it has been changed. The facial hair has also been changed a bit. You know, he's got the shadow, then you know he's got the goatee going on and everything. The eyes have been lightened down a bit. They're not as stand out blue as they were, but you can still tell obviously that they're blue. The hair has been darkened and it's a bit shorter than it was also. And I have messed with the face morph obviously to make it the face not look so default anymore, you know. I've got it should be better to go like these stuff. Messed around a lot with the stuff, and it does make a difference to the face morph a lot. And I do like the way his face has turned out. He doesn't look as young as he did in the original one, because the default face looks really young. But you know, you can still tell it's a young guy. Looks a little bit like Chuck Taylor maybe, especially the hair. But yeah, that is what I've done with face morph, and I do like how it's turned out. Now the body morph, it is exactly the same as his guy. I decided, you know what, he has a good body morph, so I won't mess with that. The height is still 5'11". And yeah, the tattoo that was on the elbow, just above the elbow pad, I've got rid of that because I didn't really like it. But elbow pad, it still says NLG. I couldn't remember the numbers when I was making it, so you know, I just put NLG there. And working down again to the wrist tip, custom wrist tip. It's actually a tattoo on the guy, but you know, obviously it's meant to be wrist tip. So it's a bit smaller than the actual wrist tip is, but you know, it's got the R, the backwards R and everything, and you know, it's got the white on the front, black on the insides, and yeah, it's just a little touch up to the actual wrist tip he did have. Now, down to the trunks. I just use the default lettering for Reespawn because, you know, I actually wanted it like that. The only thing that's really getting on my nerves a bit is the W, but it's, I don't know why it's just like that. I don't know, but you know, it says Reespawn on the front. It's not custom lettering, it's just the normal lettering, which is exactly how I would have done it on Paint Tool, apart from the W. It's annoyed me a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a bit like what a boxer has on the front of his shorts, I guess, but you know, I just put Reespawn there. And then on the back is where it all gets detailed. So we have a gamer paradise here, pretty much. We have the Pac-Man ghosts along the top. You know, I can't remember the name. It's like Blinky, Pinky, something, and Clyde. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the third one. And then of course you have the Legend of Zelda logo thing there going on. And you know, I don't even play Legend of Zelda. I've only played one game for the Game Boy Advance, but everyone knows the Zelda logo, well, the Link logo. It's the Triforce, of course. But you know, I got that with the Pac-Man thing, keeping up with the gaming gimmick. Now I've got the little white spikes along the bottom kind of thing, just because I didn't know what to put there and I didn't want to keep it blank. So you know, we're keeping with the blue and white like colour that he had on his original car, and I do like the trunks. I really do like the trunks. They turned out well. Now, moving down to the kick pads, we have exactly the same thing that he had, except now we have little Space Invaders, little Space Invader on the knee pads. I don't know. I just thought I've got to keep up with the gaming thing. The only thing that made him like be a gaming gimmick on the original guy was an Xbox controller, and it said Game Over. So now it has his name on the trunks. It says Reespawn, which is the gaming thing. It's got the Pac-Man goes. It's got the Link thing. Now it's got some more like old school gaming type things with the Space Invaders, like Space Invader, on the knee pads, which is pretty cool. And then of course I did just keep the kick pads exactly the same, so it is still the blue and white designs that he had. But yes, this is the pimped out car. All it really needed was a bit of a touch up on the trunks and the face morph, pretty much, which is what I've done. And I do like the way this guy came out. So that is it for the car. I will go to the paint tools now. Alright, so here I am at the paint tools, so we'll start at the start and go through. So the first thing I made, I decided I do want to mess around with the wrist tab a bit. So this is the first design I did. It's a pretty simple design, you know. It's just big giant blue box, and then I put a white box in and duplicate that over, and then just put a black box in the middle, and then I wrote a little R and put that in the inside. Simple stuff, simple stuff, and that is the wrist tape that I use on the guy. And then of course for the other one I just flipped that over so we have the backwards R like he did in the original car, and that is on his other wrist. Next thing I did, it wasn't that, it was the Pac-Man ghost. I just started, did the one, and I did the red one. I don't know why I picked red, I just decided let's do the red one first. So I did the Pac-Man ghost here, and then I put them all together. Put 4 on together, so we have the red, orange, blue and pink ones there, which are the colours of the actual Pac-Man ghost. And then I messed around with this. So actually I should show this first. I've still got the the design for the trunks. Like, this is the back of the trunks. So I used that as a template, and I'll be able to show you probably if I put it in here. Where is it? I will go up this way. Where is it? There it is. So you can see the red lines, and I just used that as a little guidance and drew on everything so it could just go into the back of the trunks fine. But anyway, I started by just doing the lines on the side and put it around, and decided, you know what, I want something along the bottom, because I just put it on, I just made it all blue and didn't have the zigzaggy like spike things on the bottom. I just had this all blue, and I put it on the corner. I thought it's missing something, so I decided to add on these little spike things here and tried it on, and it looked good on the corner. It looked good. So after this I was like, right, what am I going to put here? And that is when I did the Pac-Man ghost. So I did the red one first, and obviously I imported these in, and they weren't perfect. They're exactly the same side. I messed around, make sure every little detail was the same, and then of course flipped it over, so I've got all 4 ghosts along the top there, looking spiffy. And then I decided, well, what am I going to put in the middle? And I looked around on Google at like popular gaming symbols that there is, and of course I found this one, this design, the Legend of Zelda Triforce design, and I was like, yes, that'll be perfect. So I drew this out and plumped it onto the back of the trunks, and it looks good. It looks just like how it is. So I do like the way this came out, and that is the back of the trunks there, done. So yeah, there it is. There's the Legend of Zelda thing, so let's put that on. There it is. You can see it more clearly now. It looks good. It took me a while. Yeah, actually it didn't take me too long, but you know, I started with this top bit here, and went down to this, and then these on each side, and then did this at the side and flipped it over, and that is how it came out. So, you know, pretty simple stuff there. Well, not too simple, but you know, you just gotta be off Google, it's not too hard. But then the final thing I needed to do was the knee pads. So I did the Pac-Man ghost, not the Pac-Man ghost, the Space Invaders ghost, yeah, which is pretty simple stuff. I went on this, made it the biggest thing, and I just went bloop, and then moved it along a bit. I went, oh, that doesn't fit, okay, move it slightly further along, and did that all the way, and just replicated it all the way up, and until I got the ghost the way it was. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. That's how you get the blocky look about it. And then I put the lines on either side, filled it in blue, and this is the knee pad design. This is the knee pad. This is exactly what you see on the knee pad. And then I duplicated it over, got rid of the ghost, and not the ghost, I keep calling them ghosts, the Space Invader, and it's just blue. It's just a blue version of I'm just going to say Pac-Man ghost, of the Space Invader again, and that's what I use on the actual kick pad. So these are all the paint tools I use on the car. I think they look really good, especially this one on the back of the trunks. It looks really good. So I will get to the matchup screen now. Alright, so here we are at the matchup screen, Respawn versus Respawn, and you can see some pretty obvious differences here. The face morph's different, the hair colour, the facial hair again, and you can't see the tattoo anymore on his arm, and of course the wrist tape. Those are the obvious differences, but hopefully we will see more in the match. Alright, so here we are in the match, Respawn versus Respawn, and I find it really cool how we use the Triple H entrance theme music. Anyway, looking at the cars, you can see obvious differences in the attires from the front. The colours are pretty much the same thing, but you know, the knee pads are different, the front of the trunks. Then from the back, you know, the big obvious difference on the back of the trunks. The design on mine does look a lot better because the Xbox controller, even though it is a great paint tool, I don't know, on its own, it's a bit like, I don't know. But anyway, I do like this car overall, the original one, and I do like the way mine has changed. But you know, they're both good cars. And which one do you prefer? Leave a comment. Do you like the original, or do you prefer the pimped out car? Which one do you prefer? Leave a comment. But yes, this car and all the others I do in this series are all available on Xbox Community Creation, so go check them out. Just type in yellow or superhero. There will be a short clip at the end of the episode showing you how to upload a car for this series, and those 2 tags I use in that, just type those in to find all the cars that have been uploaded, to find all my cars. And yes, there will only be 3 episodes left of this series. There is 3 cars left to be made, so you know, if you want to upload a car, actually is it 3? It might be 2, I'm not sure. I think it's 3 left after this one. So, you know, if you want to submit a car for this series, you're running out of time, because, you know, there won't be many episodes left. And even though it has been a long time since I've uploaded one of these videos, I am going to finish the series, of course. I have made it my goal. I said at the start I will do 18 CAWs, and I've done 15 now, I think. 15. I think this is 15. So, you know, I'm pretty much nearly finished. 3 left to go, and I will finish it. Whether it takes me like 2 weeks per episode or what, I don't know. I will finish it. What the plan originally was I wanted to finish the TNA Universe mode and then start something with these CAWs. And, you know, when I was doing like nearly daily episodes of the TNA Universe, I thought, okay, that could work, because there are 60 odd episodes, 62 episodes I think, of the TNA Universe mode if I did like just one episode, like one week at a time. So there's like 5 shows a month, I think. And, you know, there's 12 months, so 5 times 12, that is 60 episodes. So, you know, I was going to do that originally, but then, you know, I've made it so that I'm going to do a month at a time on the TNA Universe mode. So, once a week, I'll be getting through 5 shows, which is good. That takes up a lot of time. So, you know, the TNA Universe mode will be finished in about 5 weeks. 5 weeks, I think. 6 weeks, maybe. So, you know, even if I did 1 CAW per every 2 weeks now, that means as soon as I finish making the last 3 CAWs, the TNA Universe mode will just be finished, and then I'll be able to finish TNA Universe mode and start something new with these CAWs. I still don't know what I'm going to do yet with these CAWs, that's the thing. I'm still not sure. I need to think of something. But, you know, something will happen with them. I'm not sure what, and something will happen though. But I need to get my thinking cap on. I think I'll definitely be more inclined to think of an idea once the TNA Universe mode is finished, because right now I don't need a series with them yet. So, you know, I can still think about it and stuff. But oh my god, he's owning me right now. Ah, my god! Ah, my head! Rikishi driver. Is that what he calls it? Bonsai drop? No, that's his sit down move, isn't it? It actually might be the bonsai drop, I'm not sure. Anyway, kick out easy. I'm not hurt yet. Not hurt yet. Oh, the kick. Oh, reversal. Oh, punch him in the back. But oh my god, he's a reversal machine. There we go. So am I though. Oh, I've got signature. What is his signature? I wasn't paying attention when he did his. DDT. Yep. Boom. Alright, he is hurt in the stomach. Oh yes! This guy made his like body and arms very weak, and his legs and head very bulky. So, you know, it's very easy to hurt his stomach region. Oh my god. But in my version, I just kept everything 25% each. Even though I usually don't do that. But I did with this guy. Because I think I just forgot to change it, really. But yes, we have another signature. Here we go. What's his other signature? It's another DDT. Oh, face buster. Alright, let's get him up for a finish. His head seeds very bulky. But his stomach, not so much. Turn around. Banzai drop. Drop-a-roo. Here we go. Boom. Boom. He's down. He's out. Alright, that's it. That's going to be it, hopefully, I think. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. So the pimped out version gets the win. If you would like to download the CAWs, like I said, they're all available on Community Creations. And yeah, it's all about the game. He's got a gamer gimmick. I love it. Love it. But yes, if you would like to submit a CAW for this series, like I said, there is only going to be 3 episodes left, so get submitting if you want your CAW to be picked. I do check these most of the time when I'm looking for CAWs, so yeah, I don't miss any CAWs. I don't miss any of them. So, you know, you don't need to message me saying I've uploaded a CAW or anything, or check out my CAW. I know they're there. Stop messaging me saying pimp out my CAW, because I know they're there. I check every single one of them. Whether you say pimp it out or not, I'm going to pick the ones that I think should be pimped out. So, there will be a short video clip in a second on how to upload your CAWs so I can find them easy. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.